What is going on, guys? Mr. Haunter here, and in today's video, I will be discussing the Sam's Club Halloween 2026 animatronic lineup. Now, before we begin, we should just probably get into just gotta take a sip of my drink. This is a 7 Brew drink. The local drive-through coffee place that me and my mom love. But yeah, before we get into the lineup, the actual lineup, the bulk of the lineup, I feel like we should discuss what we're getting ourselves into. So we've got 4 animatronic demos that have already come out, and we've got 2 animatronics that we don't have demos of yet. And if the demos do come out in sometime in the near future, or anytime in the near future, or in the future at all, I will be making an update. I will update y'all and give my thoughts. But for now, we're just going to discuss the 4 animatronics that we do have demos of. But yeah, before I'm just going to just give my thoughts on the ones that we don't have demos of yet. So the first one is the skeleton accordion pirate. The skeleton pirate holding the accordion. He honestly looks pretty cool. I really like his design of almost like his clothes looking like ragged and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to see what he does. He'll probably just have like a simple side-to-side animation, you know, stretching the accordion in and out, maybe mouth movement or light up eyes. But yeah, he's looking pretty cool. Kind of generic, but yeah, we got to have a couple of generic animatronics in the lineup for it to be evenly balanced. And then the second one is the giant towering scarecrow, the one that's holding 2 lanterns. His face does look kind of cartoony, but he still looks pretty damn cool in my opinion. And I can't wait to see what he does. He'll probably have like a side-to-side animation and potential mouth movement, and he definitely does have light-up eyes from the photo. We can tell that as much. But yeah, he's also looking pretty awesome. So yeah, now it's time to get into the bulk of the lineup. So the first one we have here is the Towering Reaper. Now from the video, it says he's 11 feet, but I personally don't really believe that. I think he's like more like towards like 7.5 feet. Maybe he'll be a lot bigger in person. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, he still looks pretty damn cool. He's got some fire phrases, very creepy. They definitely do fit the character. And yeah, he's got like a light up. He's got like his like chest like lights up and changes colors, which is pretty cool. And of course, he's got like side to side head movement and light up eyes. And yeah, I quite like him. He's a pretty cool one in my opinion. Some people were saying he's buns, but I personally disagree. I personally think he's pretty awesome. And yeah, now we're going to get into the witches. So the first witch we have here is the Crystal Ball Witch. Now, basically, she's like holding the crystal ball in her right hand, okay? But that crystal ball is not any ordinary crystal ball. No, that crystal ball has a voice inside it that interacts with the witch and her audio, which is extremely cool. She also has she moves her left arm side to side as she does this. I personally thought she was just going to be generic, but yeah, this came completely out of left field. We did not know about this previously. That is fire. That is some fire shit right there. And yeah, we've also got the stirring cauldron, the spinning stirring cauldron witch. Like, that's a very wordy name, but that's just the official name that we have for her right now. Basically, she's like holding on to a broom, and then like the broom is like attached to the top of the cauldron, and the top of the cauldron is just like this piece, and then she spins around with the top of the cauldron because the broom is attached to the top of the cauldron. That is also fire. Like, these 2 are just generic witches, but they do have something going for them that brings them up in my book. And yeah, the last one here is the unicycle clown. Now, I will be honest, he doesn't look too realistic, but he still is pretty damn cool in my opinion. He turns his head from side to side, his eyes light up, and of course his legs move to simulate him riding the unicycle. And yeah, I quite like him. Like, he might be my favorite of the lineup. And yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all for this video. Sam's Club is looking pretty cool this year. I will, as I mentioned, I will make updates if the demos for the final 2 come out. But yeah, y'all, that is going to do it for now. That is going to do it for another video. I will see y'all in the next one. And remember, as always, keep calm and haunt on. Mr. Haunter, out.